This is Newcap News with Kelsey Bloxham.
Good evening. Lloydminster residents can sleep a little bit easier tonight. Wanted fugitive James Monroe has been caught by RCMP today in Lloydminster. Bart Petiasek has more on the capture.
James Monroe was found after a 4-day manhunt by Lloydminster RCMP.
At approximately 4:30 this morning, we had a sighting of Mr. Monroe in the city here, and our members were called, and after a short foot pursuit, Mr. Monroe was taken into custody.
Last night, a member of the RCMP spotted who he believed to be Monroe breaking into a vehicle on Range Road 13. He fled into the nearby bushes as police cornered the area and evacuated the nearby golf course. Staff Sergeant Callist explains why it was a difficult situation.
Farmland, thick woods, and industrial park with a lot of hiding spots for somebody, so that is a very difficult place in which to conduct a track of a suspect that's believed to be armed.
The RCMP accredit tips from the public in being able to make the arrest.
The media attention in this case really provided a lot of assistance to us. We had a lot of tips coming in and credible information, which really kept the pressure up on Mr. Monroe and allowed us to subsequently apprehend him when we did.
Monroe is being charged with being part of a police standoff and being unlawfully at large from a previous sentence, among others. Monroe is expected to appear in Saskatchewan court on June 18th and the Alberta court on the 19th. Bart Petiasek, Newcap News.
Meantime, Cold Lake RCMP confirmed today the death of a 22-year-old man from the Elizabeth Metis settlement was a homicide. An autopsy was done on Tuesday showing Derek John Jackknife died from a stab wound. A teen has been charged in the death and will remain on house arrest until a court appearance July the 25th. Residents of North Battleford are being asked to refrain from watering their lawns and gardens until further notice. Turbidity levels in the North Saskatchewan River are very high, and the city has temporarily shut down one of its water treatment plants. Heavy rains combined with snowmelt in the mountains raised the river levels to extreme today, and the FE Holiday Water Treatment Plant will be shut down until further notice. The city's other water treatment plant will continue to operate normally, but residents are still advised to reduce their water intake. Getting health coverage in Lloydminster can be as simple as registering online. However, the Prairie North Health Region is seeing a constant flow of people arriving at the hospital without valid coverage.
We see uninsured residents almost daily. It's just very important that as a resident that you're taking care of your health care and making sure that you do have up-to-date coverage at all times.
That visit could cost you hundreds of dollars.
As an example, if you are here to see the physician in the emergency room, you are looking at a provincial set rate fee of $270. An additional fee on top of that would be the physician fee of $100.
They are looking to increase awareness for new and current residents.
Absolutely. Education is key to all the residents in the Lloydminster area and the surrounding areas, just to give them a little bit more of background information on how to apply, who to call if they have questions or concerns.
She says it is important to note that when you are moving to another province, you are covered for up to 3 months from the province you moved from. Once again, TSN and Kraft are teaming up together to tour the country and give $25,000 to 10 lucky towns. And as Clayton Brown reports, a group from St. Paul has nominated the town in the hopes of building an outdoor rink.
Year 4 of TSN's Kraft Celebration Tour is underway as nearly 500 towns across Canada have been nominated, one of which is St. Paul.
The ice costs money and stuff like that to rent in the indoor and the Clancy and the Cap. But if we had an outdoor rink, we can probably definitely use it all year round, like road hockey in the summertime and ice hockey in the wintertime and skating and stuff.
The organizing committee believes the outdoor rink would no doubtably be used in the winter, but also says there's a big need in the summer.
Road hockey especially is probably one of the most popular summer sports, and it's funny that we don't have a lot of places to play it. We have one place that's fenced in, but with 2 or 3 groups playing a night, there's just not enough room for everyone to play.
The application was only submitted on June 10th, and already the group seems to be gaining support.
I'm sure we're in the top 10 for Facebook shares right now. We have over 300, I think. Our goal is to get to 1,000 before July 1st, the deadline, and I think the more support and the more Facebook and Twitter talk we have, the better chance we'll have.
The top 20 towns will be released live on July 1st. Then online voting begins to determine the town that will represent each province. In St. Paul, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
As we mentioned yesterday, Warrior Ram Preparing for the Unknown will air tonight on CITL. It's an exclusive look at CFB Wainwright's latest training exercise. 1,600 troops took part in the training. You'll get to meet a handful of the troops from all over Canada. Once again, that's airing tonight on CITL starting at 7:30 p.m.
Can't wait.
I know. Are you going to watch?
A bit, of course.
I'm really excited. I think Brittany and I should have some kind of viewing party. It's gonna be good. I'm really looking forward
invite
to
me
it.
to that viewing party.
We shall.
Bring some pizza.
Perfect. And weather, it was so nice out today.
It's
it was
lovely out.
hot. I got in my car and I was just like sweating. It was awful.
Yeah.
But awfully good.
Awfully good, yeah. We needed that kind of warming up because we got some rain coming there. It'll cool us down a little ways. But let's continue to enjoy the lovely blue skies on the outside for the better part of it. At 20 at the moment, and winds are gusting west-northwest. We've seen those headings for the better part of the days, sometimes just out of the northwest there. We compared across the region, some more cloud cover in the Battlefoods. They're expecting at least 5 millimeters probably into tomorrow. It's right across the region, with the exception maybe Cold Lake may see some of it in the afternoon, but the full details coming a little later in the cast.
Coming up, the Border Bike Rally kicks off tomorrow afternoon. We have a preview of the event.